Hey folks, we've got a special beer to review here because this beer style goes by a bunch of different names for its style. So this will be the third time I'm having this beer style that I can remember, and they've all been Canadian. But the first time I had this beer style, it was under a different name for one of its many names. And then the last time I had a beer of this style was the exact same style name. But this beer here, it got released in February of 2012. So it came out in February. It's from Kelowna, BC. It's from the Tree Brewery. It's a brewery that we are spotlighting out my way. Normally I would just see a 6-pack of their regular IPA for sale, but there'd be bottles missing, so I would take one to the cash register. They'd try and ring it up to get me a single unit price, but it wouldn't show up for a single unit price, and I'd go, oh, I see that there's bottles missing from the case, so I thought you could pull one out and get a single unit price rung up for it, but they would tell me that some of the bottles got broken. Not only do I not want to buy a case of an Indiana Pale Ale, I'm also not going to pay for a 6-pack when I'm not going to get all 6 beers. And then it was either this month or last month, but if it was last month, it was late last month. A city over, actually found some more of their beers. So I thought that the spotlight was long over with because they've been out for a long time here. But we, I guess, recently got some, even under an hour away, but I can't, get them within a couple minutes, so it's not easy to get their stuff. And it looks like a lot of their stuff comes to us in the bomber bottles, 22 ounces, 650 milliliters, and then you gotta pay 5 or 6 something for it. So I picked up their beer that's 8.8%. It's 0.8% stronger than their double IPA. Regular IPA, I think, is 5.8. The double IPA is 8%, but their so-called black IPA that I have here is 8.8%. I must have bought it for its percentage, and then the fact that there's a dark beer side to it. It's Tree Brewery Corporation Hophead Black India Pale Ale. Ooh, I didn't realize this bottle said limited edition on it. I thought their Hefeweizen was the only one I saw that said that. Unpasteurized, no preservatives, brewed in Kelowna, BC. So that's cool. Something makes it limited edition. Strong ale, 8.8%. This bottle's getting wet as it sweats up. Tree Brewing Company takes craft brewing seriously. They brew in small batches using only water, malt, hops, and yeast to produce the highest quality award-winning beer. Their selection is all natural, unpasteurized beers. It should satisfy craft beer drinkers and judges. They tell you to drop by their beautiful brewery located in Kelowna, BC. So if you're in Kelowna, British Columbia, go check them out if you want. And they'll show you firsthand how they make great beer. But until then, cheers. And they're located at 1083 Richard Street out in Kelowna, BC. So it's an 8.8% dark ale. Only had for dark IPAs in the past. The one from Oakville at the Trafalgar Brewery that said black IPA. And the first black IPA I ever had, which I've never seen since I've had it, is that Cascadian Dark Ale that the Flying Monkeys makes in Barrie, Ontario. Because Cascadian Dark Ale is one of the many black IPA other names. So with the glasses I have here to use, tall glass, tall beer. Cheers. So their cap is what you see. Not into IPAs, it's not a style I would prefer to have, but dark beers are a style I prefer to have. I don't know. Whatever. Smells boozy and roasted, I guess, out the bottle. Cheers. Hold it in. Even though that's a bit of a quick pour, it's not overly headed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh, is it going to overflow? I think I can smell it a bit from here, folks. And if I do, that smell's indicating no IPA, but a dark beer style of some sort. So, they're black IPA. Away from light, doesn't that look just jet black? But more to light, you see some red in there, but I can't see through it. I got a big 3-finger head. Just doesn't smell like an IPA. Kind of smells like a coffee porter, maybe. Okay, maybe you smell the hops a bit, but it smells almost like the Mill Street Coffee Porter, but more roasted and hoppy. So let's taste it out. Holy shit, seriously? Tree Brewery, their black IPA. That head is the first thing that's going in my mouth. Tastes a bit cappuccino-ish like and mocha-like. Then when I get into the beer, it tastes really roasted. I want to say it tastes strong, but not boozy or alcoholic strong. But there's something there that would make me think it's a strong beer if I didn't know its percentage. So it's really roasted, a little bit of a water taste, and it tastes more like a strong porter than anything. But as I'm explaining this all to you, my belly's feeling the heaviness of the hops. So honestly, Tree Brewery from Kelowna, BC, you're 8.8%. So-called black IPA. I guess the IPA part is the fact that you can maybe smell the hops a little bit, maybe taste them a little bit, and the fact that they're sitting pretty damn heavy, this beer, in my stomach. But I wasn't like an empty stomach going into this review anyway, so that could be contributing to it a bit. But otherwise, it tastes like a really strong, extremely roasted, more like a porter than anything. So there's something IPA about it, but it seems more like a dark beer than anything. So I don't love it, but I'm definitely pleasantly surprised. It's a really good beer, more like a dark beer than an IPA. But I don't love it, so 6.5. No, we'll be generous. We'll go 6.8 out of 10. It's good, but it's not kick-ass. And it's more dark beer than IPA, I think. It does remind me of Toronto's Mill Street's coffee porter a bit, but not as cherry tasting as that one kind of seemed. But it makes me kind of remember that beer more than any other beer. So it's pretty damn good. It's 8.8%. It's supposedly Tree Brewery's black IPA. And I'm getting it 6.8 out of 10. Stay high and drunk. Be safe and don't do whatever. Not a great beer, but really good. Marinara. 6.8 out of 10, and it's 8.8.